Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, as you get a look at Sports Field at Mile High. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Smith on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, a 22.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now it's Smith. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed,
and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 9th touchdown of this. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They go play action here on first down. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Martellus Bennett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for... All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. From the gun, here's Smith. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Looking down. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for KC. 48 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. To throw is Smith. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs add on. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. A shotgun snap for Smith. Wilson snags it left side. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people who want to hit you. But the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath. And when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play. Well, it certainly appears that the big...
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Chris Conley with touchdown number 7 on the year. Back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Out of the gun, Smith. Caught, Kelsey, left side. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Charles the lone setback. And they'll get it up the middle. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to fourth down.
On every snap, the defense is trying to establish who they are. But on third and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are. And that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
Back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. And now here comes Kansas City. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Smith now to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's brought down. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a KC first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get...
And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down. Play fake for Charles. Now Smith looking for the end zone. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. And out come the Chiefs now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And they'll... Back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And down he'll go at the 25. Call it a gain of 5. And it's a second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On second down, here's Smith. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in. And
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And a cut to the sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Charkandrick West. The offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And numbers to like, that's for sure here. Back-to-back good games. Maybe they found something last week that they can carry forward here, a little blueprint.
Yeah, we often talk about a defense seeing something that held a person down and implementing that themselves. In this case, I think exactly what you said. This is working until some...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jamal Charles, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They go play action here on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. 4 yards remaining now on second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A big play there. Smith to Macklin. 63 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Lee, his 2nd touchdown on the season. The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. And now here comes Kansas City. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, 99 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're back...
The offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Smith turns and gives to West. Oh, and now West lost the football. It's out. And they'll start with great field position at the... To live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Now Smith, no chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Brandon Marshall coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in.
The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Again, it's Charles. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. This is West. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
And the cutback to the sideline. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now you see these numbers, and a week ago when he struggled, it just seemed like everyone was, the world was closing in on him when he was handed the football. Here, the hole seemed to be opening up.
Yeah, and last week it appeared that he was running against 13 or 14 guys, didn't it? And I think last week, they just couldn't get in sync. Blockers, him, no matter what. It was almost like if they blocked it well, he picked the wrong hole to run through. If he picked the right hole to run through, there was just no hole really. People would swarm and knock him down. So what we're seeing this week is everything together, got it figured out, and he just seems sharper. I don't know if it's a better week of preparation or what went into it, but he looks like the guy we know. 5
yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, it certainly appears that Jamal Charles has his mojo working right now. Already ripped off some really nice runs, but you've got to get to these guys early because if you do, you get them on the ground, put a little doubt in their minds about whether or not they're going to break big runs. But now, Jamal Charles has nothing but confidence.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say they're giving him confidence, the former 3rd-round pick in 2008. They'll run again here with West. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And Charles, just a blowout in every sense of the word here in this one.
Okay, cliche alert. Right from the opening whistle. As soon as they kicked the ball off, one team was ready to play, the other definitely was not.
Well, you got to use cliches with this one. I mean, it's not often you see a game this